This is my predictions on the next E3 2014. Okay, I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start with Nintendo. Now, I feel Nintendo's gonna have a huge press conference. They're gonna really expose themselves very well, and they're gonna give out a lot of information, a lot of accessories for the Wii U console. It's definitely gonna be shown. Definitely gonna be shown. I'm strongly thinking that they're gonna present their new system. Now, people are calling it the Fusion. I don't think it's gonna be the Fusion. It might be the Fusion, but what I think it is, I'm guessing it's gonna be a 3DS player, because what they said that it gives the new system has the ability to play handheld and on big screen type games. So that sounds like a 3DS player. If you pay close attention to what they're saying, why would they make another big expensive system to compete with their Wii U and just drop their Wii U? They're not going to do that. They're making another system that allows you to play your handheld games, and along with the major big screen TV type games. That sounds like a 3DS player. Now, also, what I feel they're going to show, they're going to give us a lot of information on a upcoming Zelda. They just going to show us everything, blow our minds. And who knows, that Zelda might be coming out this year. Now, here's a big thing. That next upcoming Zelda, I'm hearing the world is massive. I'm hearing it's 30% bigger than Skyrim, and about 10% bigger than the new Witcher that's coming out. It's actually Zelda. They saying Zelda is actually going to be the size of Grand Theft Auto 5, if not a little bit bigger. Can you imagine a Legend of Zelda world? You run around in Hyrule, the size of Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 world is massive, extremely massive, and Zelda's world is supposed to match that size. Zelda is a game I'm extremely excited about. That is a must-have title. The next Legend of Zelda. Now, this new Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors, that game doesn't look bad at all, because if you look closely at the inventories on the screen, and you see the hearts and the potions and stuff, it looks like you're doing exploring too, not just fighting enemies. It looks like they are. It looks like he's actually finding heart containers and putting four together to form another heart. So it is some adventure into that game, and he's finding weapons and everything. So I see that as an adventurous game, even though none of the Nintendo staff is behind it. Well, they're probably behind it, but it's really directed by the guy that did Dynasty Warriors. And it plays something like Dynasty Warriors, but it still has Legend of Zelda elements in it. It's still going to be exploring. You're still in Hyrule. You're still going to see Zelda NPCs, Sheik, Zelda, the Gorons, the Zorons, other characters like that. So Legend of Zelda is definitely in my book for both titles, the Hyrule Warrior and the Nintendo's original Legend of Zelda. I believe I might get both of those games. They both look good. Now on to another topic here. The new Metroid is going to be shown. I'm strongly thinking they're going to show a huge part of this game. Metroid. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like a high definition Metroid is what I've been waiting for. Now it actually looks like you're wearing a helmet and you're looking through glass, and that's how real it is. It's going to be amazing. I feel that world, they have a brand new engine for the Metroid, so that world is going to be extremely huge. Extremely huge. Metroid world, and who knows, I'm guessing there might be online play with their new Metroid. I'm strongly guessing that. I could be wrong, but I'm predicting it. Metroid might be another game to look out for. All I need to find out is a title and my money's reserved. So that Metroid is in there. Also, Smash Brothers. Now here's my big topic on Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is looking really good. They got the new characters. They still got Sonic in there, along with Mega Man and who knows? I think Snake is still in the Smash Brothers game itself. I think those characters still in. But then now I'm hearing they leaving a window open for DLC. So now when they get the rights to other characters, they can put other characters into their game as DLC. So keep your eye out for Smash Brothers, because I believe Smash Brothers is going to be a very excellent hit when that launch. Smash Brothers, pay close attention to that, because you're going to see DLC characters all over the place, tons of characters. It's going to be an incredible fighting game. It's going to be good. It's going to be worth it. You're looking at next generation consoles, and I'm sure they're going to give us DLC content, new characters, other third-party characters. Smash Bros. Is looking good. Now on to another game that I'm strongly thinking they're going to show. Is Star Fox. Star Fox is looking very promising. Now, Shigeru Miyamoto's secret project is Star Fox. And I'm thinking that's the first person. It's going to be a little bit of first-person shooter. It's going to be, I feel, exactly like Mass Effect, because the scenario is very close to Mass Effect. I'm 100% predicting that they're going to make this Star Fox for the Wii U an online type of event. Keep your eye out for this Star Fox game. They're going to announce this here at the next E3. This is a big title here. Do not miss out on this Star Fox. I'm strongly saying yes on this Star. This Star Fox looks absolutely amazing. Well, we haven't seen anything, but I feel it's going to be amazing. On to another. Now, there's rumors going around that they have another Yoshi's Island in the works. A new Yoshi's Island. That's another big title. Even though I'm not a Yoshi fan, I don't actually hate Yoshi, but a new Yoshi game is in the works. A high definition Yoshi. And who knows? It might be a 3D Yoshi. If that's the case, pay close attention to this Yoshi, because I feel Nintendo's gonna go they all out. Give us their full potential with this Yoshi game. So keep your eye out for Yoshi. Another game is Xenoblade. Now, I have no knowledge of this game. I hear this was a Japanese game, but from the trailer that I've been seeing, this looks really good. Xenoblade. This looks like a phenomenal game. This looks like a must-have title. It looks like a giant MMO. Look at this. This is a huge open world. You can fly around the world on air. I mean, in the air and on land. Xenoblade looks like a promising game. It looks very promising. I don't know what. Do you guys think the same thing too? I'm sure you guys do. But Nintendo's lineup, they're gonna just blow our mind this year. And one thing that rumors are going around is, they said, people are telling me that Nintendo is gonna bring back Rob. You know Rob, the little robot that plays games with you? Rob is coming to the Wii U, a new Wii U version of Rob. How excellent will that be? A Wii U version of Rob. That's gonna absolutely blow us away. This year E3 for Nintendo is gonna be probably the best E3. They're not gonna hide out like last E3. They're gonna come out and expose themselves very well. They're gonna show us what they have. They have a lot of competition up against them, so they're really gonna give it their all with their next generation accessories and game and software. They're gonna fully go all out with this year's E3. So pay attention to Nintendo's press conference, because a lot of information is going to be given. More games than I announced is going to be given. These are just my little topics on games that I feel that I had to express. But much more games are coming out. Like that, they say Shigeru Miyamoto is coming out with an MMO, an untitled MMO. That's going to be a really, really exciting game. Shigeru's new MMO. Shigeru Miyamoto is definitely hard at work. He's an excellent game designer, along with his other Nintendo comrades, Sakurai, because he's doing a fantastic job with this Smash Brothers. Now on to another topic. Now I'm going to talk about PlayStation and Xbox One together, because those two systems seem to get the same games come out at the same time. And that's just how they work. That's just how developers see them. When they make a game, they make it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and also PC. So here's some games that's on my list. That's definitely coming out. That's a must-have. Right now, The Division. This game is looking better and better. Tom Clancy at his best. God rest his soul. I heard he just passed away, but this game, not just passed away, but he about a year ago he passed. But this game looks really, really entertaining here. I'm watching it more and more, and it's just growing on me more and more. The Division. It looks like a multiplayer type of a thing where you shoot 'em up. I believe you have a currency system. I believe there's a lobby system you can invite. You have a party of 4. This game is looking promising. Keep your eye out on this Division here, because this is looking like a must-have game. I'm sure you other gamers agree, because every time I see it, I was like, this is a must-have. On with the next game is Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, I haven't played the other Assassin's Creed, but I'm sure they're going to give us a lot of information, a lot of new features into this new next generation Assassin's Creed. Because Assassin's Creed that came out on PS4, that wasn't really next generation. It was more like a port from the other generations, and it was able to be played on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So this new Assassin's Creed Unity, I believe that's 100% next generation. So we're going to see some next generation features in that game that the last generations cannot do. So that's Assassin's Creed. Now another game that's just popping up in my head that I'm seeing over and over is Star Wars Battlefront. A new Star Wars Battlefront for the next generation consoles. This is looking entirely too promising. This is looking good. I am a Star Wars fan, even though Star Wars is owned by Disney now. So we're going to see a lot of Star Wars movement. A lot of movement. It's owned by Disney. We expect to see more of it. Much more. Star Wars Battlefront. Now, on to my next game, which will be Aliens Isolation. Now, this game is looking like a true survival horror, not just an action-oriented shoot 'em up. It looks like a survival horror. This is a must-have game, ladies and gentlemen. Stop everything you're doing and pay close attention to Alien Isolation, because it's looking extremely well. Look at this here. It looks just like the movie. There's no straight shoot 'em up. This is like a Resident Evil type thing where you gotta save your bullets, reserve your bullets, go on exploration, find ways to live. Alien Isolation looks like a must-have game. Look out for that game. The next game that caught my attention, Dying Light. Now, Dying Light, I hear, is the makers of Dead Island. Dead Island was a good game for the last generation systems, PS3, Xbox 360. But now we got a next generation version, which is called Dying Light. This looks really good. This looks like a true next generation. Look at the amount of zombies that's on there. It's graphically beautiful. This is a must-have game here. Pay close attention to this game here, because this is looking extremely promising. This is looking like a very excellent, entertaining survival horror. It's not a straight shoot 'em up. It's straight. It's strictly meant to survive a zombie apocalypse. I'm sure you other gamers agree, man. This game looks really good. Dying Light. I'm definitely gonna pick this one up. Definitely. Now, another topic I want to go on is the new Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is looking extremely promising. That's going to be a 100% next generation game. They're making this for next year. There's no port over from the last generation. This is 100% next generation. Kingdom Hearts for the new generation systems is looking promising. Pay close attention to this because they're going to try to put every Disney character into this game. Now, newsflash here. Newsflash. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Disney owns Star Wars. So there's a high chance we're going to see Star Wars characters in this next Kingdom Hearts, people. Can you imagine that? Yoda as an NPC in the next Kingdom Hearts? And you're Sora and you're fighting in the Star Wars world. You're going against Darth Maul, Darth Vader. That's going to be pretty incredible. I see that happening. I see that happening because it's still in the works. Disney owns Star Wars, so that means Kingdom Hearts has the rights to Disney characters, which now would be Star Wars characters. You're going to be running around in a Star Wars world with a lightsaber that Sora is going to be using with Anakin or with some of the Jedi's, with Luke or Yoda or Qui-Gon Jinn as NPCs. So expect to see that coming, gamers, because Kingdom Hearts is definitely a number one game to pick right now, because they're going to show so much. Because there's so much they can do with the next generation. There's no limits to what they can do. I'm guaranteed we're going to see Star Wars characters in that game. 100%. On to my next topic is the Destiny game. Now, Destiny, Destiny, we already have all our information on it. They're going to show a little bit more about this game at E3. They're going to show some different footage, like more of the skill tree, more of the lobby system, more of gameplay. They're going to show different footage. This is a game that's a must-have. Any next generation game really is like a must-have game, because now these systems we're looking at 8-core systems here. 8-core systems with 8 gigs of RAM. That's 100% phenomenal just for playing video games. That just simply spectacular. I can't wait to see what this Destiny is going to bring to the table. Now, Destiny looks like a true open world, real world type of action where you're traveling through the galaxy to different planets in a real world fashion. Pay close attention to Destiny, because I'm feeling this might be the game of the year for a couple of years until 2016, because I'm just seeing awards being given all over. I'm predicting they're going to get so many awards for this game. This game is an open world, real time. There's no cutscenes, no turn-based. This is open world, real time. This is a must-have game. Bungie is going to make so much money off this game. Everyone and their mother is going to get this game. Are you serious, people? Who is not going to get this game? Destiny. This is 100% real-time first-person shooter, but it's more of a role-playing thing. It's more of a build your character. More of a socializing with other players. Destiny is a must-have game. I mean, if you don't get this game for the next generation console, you might as well just sell your next generation consoles, because there's no reason to keep a console if you don't have this game in your library. Please go and reserve this game right now. Soon as this video ends, go and reserve this game and get every type of action figure that's available when you reserve it, because this game is going to be one of the greatest, one of the most epic games of all times. This game is going to just blow us away. A real-time, open-world, live-action, first-person shooter with role-playing elements. Now, you're in a party of 3, but you see other parties throughout the world fighting too. So it's like a massive online thing. You're going to see about 10 other parties of 3s. More than 10 other parties of 3s. So Expect to be blown away with the power of these next generation systems with 8 gigs of RAM, of high-end RAM. This is GDDR5 RAM, and the Xbox One have DDR3 RAM, which is still good, which is still a high-level PC performing RAM. Expect to see the most out of this game. A lot of gaming developers, they're gonna pay close attention to what Bungie is putting to the table with this Destiny. Every next game now is gonna be very similar to Destiny. I can guarantee it. Who wants to guarantee this? If you agree with me, give me some likes right now. Just give me a like, because everyone is gonna follow Bungie's Destiny. I can guarantee that 100%, because Destiny is just gonna take the cake. I mean, you're looking at awards up and down for this game. Destiny, ladies and gentlemen. Now on to my next game. Now, you ready for this? A new Borderlands 3 has been announced. Yes, Borderlands 3. Now, there's not a lot of information given about it, but I'm sure they're going to follow Destiny. I'm sure they're going to make it a real open world, real-time first-person shooter with role-playing elements. I guarantee you something very similar to Destiny. I can guarantee you 100%. Pay close attention to Borderlands, because that's a 100% next generation title that they're coming out with, and that's going to be extremely good game. They know they have competition. They know their competition is Destiny. Be prepared for a next level Borderlands 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now on to my next game. Sacred 3 has been announced now. Now that's 100% next generation. Sacred 3, that's another game to look out for. That's another must-have title, Sacred 3. Because that's something similar along the lines of Diablo and Torchlight 2. That's a true role-playing game. That's true real-time, open-world role-playing. That's another good game that's going to just blow our minds. I'm sure they're going to give us 100% new Sacred 3 elements that to work with these next generation consoles. Be prepared to be blown away with this Sacred 3. Now, another good game that I'm paying close attention to is, you ready for this? Deep Down. Now, they talk about Deep Down is going to be a PS4 exclusive, but I'm sure Capcom is going to change their mind, because that's too much money just to be exclusive for the PS4. I'm sure they're going to look at the Xbox One. I'm sure they're going to go PC also, because that's more money out there floating just for them. Why would they do that when their bank account is not that high, when they have financial problems? I'm sure they just are not going to stick with a PS4 exclusive. Not with financial problems. They're gonna step it up and make Xbox One and PC versions. Deep Down is looking like a 100% next level, next generation dungeon crawling type of a game, with like say Demon Souls, Dark Souls type elements. This is looking promising here too. This is another must-have RPG game, because this is 100% RPG-ish. 100%. Now, my next game I want to talk about here is going to be The Witcher 3. Now, The Witcher 3 looks good too. They promising to be the best RPG. Now, if you want to be the best RPG, you must have online elements in your game. You must have a game where you create your own character. You customize your own character. That will be the best role-playing game. Because that's where we're going with these next-generation systems. Because these are online operating systems in these next-generation consoles. So if you're saying you're the best, you have to be the best. And be better than the best. Because some really good RPGs are coming out right now. Action RPGs. And you saying this is going to be the best RPG, you have to show us something that's just absolutely next level. And I'm sure you will. I'm sure that there might be an online feature, but that it has to be an online feature if you're saying you're the best. Witcher 3 is absolutely looking promising. It's 100% looking good. Now on to another game that I recently been looking at is Hellraid. I have no knowledge of this game. I keep going off, looking at the internet here, and I'm seeing this game. And I'm like, whoa, what is this Hellraid? This is looking pretty good. Hellraid is looking really promising. Now, I'm strongly saying, hey, pay close attention to this because this is looking good. I have no information on it, but it's looking good. They promising online co-op. This might be a must-have game. Hellraid. I'm strongly recommending this game. Be on the lookout for this game, Hellraid, because for what I'm seeing, anything new and exciting, I'm going to accept it. I'm not going to talk bad about it. Show me what you're capable of. Because these next generation's systems are capable of so much. So, Hellraid now is on my list. Please make a demo of this Hellraid. Please. I'm sure we're going to see this at the next E3. Another big E3 title that I'm strongly thinking they're gonna expose is Bound by Flames. Now that looks like a good game there too. I don't have any information on that, but for what I'm seeing, Bound by Flames is looking like a true role-playing type of a game there. It looks like it has role-playing elements. I might be wrong, but it looks like it has role-playing elements. This is looking like a promising game here too. Don't forget about this game. Put this on your list. Put this on your list because I'm gonna say this is gonna be a next generation type of a game thing. It's gonna do very well. It's gonna do very well. Bound by Flames is an exciting title. An extremely exciting looking title. The name just sounds like RPG type of a game. Now, let's go on to another game that rumored to be announced is the Mass Effect 4. That's what I'm hearing, but I'm going all the internet. I don't see any confirmation that a Mass Effect 4 is on the way, but I'm sure EA is working on another Mass Effect 4. Why not make another Mass Effect for the next generation systems when you have this competition Destiny coming out? I'm sure they're going to pay close attention to Destiny. I'm sure they're going to give us something similar to Destiny. Mass Effect 4 is just it might be a winner because they're just gonna copy to what they see other third party companies do. That's the thing with this industry. This is a good industry to get in because you just get ideas from other gamers, other third party companies. And say, hey, you know what? We need to put this in our game. We're gonna put this in our game. Now your game is a great hit. That's how this industry works. They just copy from each other or get ideas from each other. So be prepared to see an excellent Mass Effect 4 with role-playing elements, online co-op. Be ready, open world. Mass Effect 4 is a must-have in my list. Now here's some Xbox games that's been announced. The new Halo 5. Now, the last E3, they only showed a little trailer, a little teaser of the Halo 5. They're going to give it their all for this next 2014 E3 is Halo 5. Pay attention to this. I'm sure you other gamers out there are going to see this. Halo 5 is looking really good. Look at all this here. This might be similar to Destiny. I can guarantee that I'm 100% sure they're going to make this game an open world, real-time, first-person shooter with role-playing elements. Who want to put money down on that? Who want to bet me money on that? I can guarantee you they're going to follow Destiny and make it a real-time, open world, first-person shooter with role-playing elements. Halo 5 is going to be a must-have game. Pay attention to Halo 5 because I'm strongly seeing it. Xbox One is not a weak system. Yeah, Xbox One, yeah, it's not a DDR5 8 gigs of RAM. It's a DDR3 8 gigs of RAM. DDR3 is still good RAM, people. It's still next generation RAM for these PCs. It's still a very powerful RAM. It's just not equivalent to PlayStation 4s. But DDR3 is capable of so much. It's capable of a lot. DDR3 is extremely, extremely powerful. So be prepared to see a next level Halo 5. And yes, Xbox can put out 1080p 30 frame per second games. They're capable of doing that. They can do that. Big time. You're going to see that with their new Halo. Now another Xbox One title is going to be Quantum Break. Now this is another game that I have no knowledge of, but I've been hearing rumors about it. Be prepared for them to talk about this game at the next E3. Be prepared for footage on this next E3 for Quantum Break. Because Quantum Break is looking really good. They're gonna give it their all with this Quantum Break. And I guarantee you it's gonna be an open world type of thing with real time action. Role playing elements. Microsoft is gonna give it their all. They're well aware of their competition. They're well aware of it. Be prepared for Quantum Break, because that's another exclusive that I feel Microsoft is just going to expose big time. Big time. Here's more rumored games that I'm hearing. I'm hearing rumors on a Doom 4. Yes, a Doom 4. Now get this. It's a first-person shooter. How many people want to guarantee that they're going to make this first-person shooter very similar to Destiny? I can guarantee you. Well, Doom 4 is going to be a real-time, open-world, first-person shooter with 3D elements. Just like their competition, Destiny. How much money you want to put on the table that they do that with the next Doom 4? Be prepared to get out your all your information on Doom 4. I guarantee you, keep track on this game. I guarantee you, they make it very similar to Destiny. How much money you want to put on that? They're gonna make you're gonna create your own character. You're gonna have skill trees for weapons. You're gonna have invites for party invites. You're gonna have a party of 4. It's gonna be a massive online thing. I can guarantee you, they're looking at Destiny and they're just gonna expose their Doom 4 big time. I'm a big fan of Doom, so if they do that with Doom, my money is down. I can guarantee you Doom 4 is going to be promising if they make it very similar to Destiny. Pay close attention to Doom 4. Now another title that I want to talk about is The Evil Within. Now right now that looks like a true survival horror game where it's not about guns and everything. You got melee weapons and you're practically running. So that's another good survival horror. That's not my number one title. That's not my must-have. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that game. I'm gonna keep seeing that game over time, and I'm gonna eventually pick it up. Evil Within, because everyone's talking. My cousin, my family, everyone's talking about this game, and this game is looking like a true quality game here. Evil Within. Now let's talk about this another title, which is Dragon Age. The new Dragon Age for the next generation consoles. Now, it looks good and everything, but I'm hoping they have role-playing elements. They have to have an online role-play. It is role-playing. I said role-playing. Online type of abilities where you can invite people to your party and do missions like that. Please let us see that in the next Dragon Age. Please, I know it's not that expensive to have a server. Yeah, if you have to, you just charge us monthly to play this game, like Elder Scrolls. Because I see this game happening. I see potential in this game. Dragon Age is looking like a real promising role-playing open world type of a game. All they need is online elements where you invite other players to your party and you go do a mission and have a lobby system. That's all I have to see in this Dragon Age, and I'm pretty sure I 100% I might pick this game up. Definitely for these next generation consoles. Definitely for my PlayStation 4. E3 2014 is probably going to be the best E3 of all times, because we're just going to see, they're just going to give us a lot of information on these next generation systems, on games that I didn't even cover. There's more games coming out that I didn't even cover. These are just games that stand out right now. There's going to be much more games coming out, so be prepared for E3 2014. Sit down and relax, and if you can't go there, focus. Just look at it on the internet, because it's gonna be mind blowing. Make sure you pay attention to conferences, let's plays, gameplays. It's just gonna be mind blowing. Exclusive games all the way through to help these next generation consoles. There's gonna be 100% exclusives. Like closed door type of projects are gonna be announced. I can guarantee it. If you like my video here, please give me a like. Hit that like button. If you like what I said, subscribe and watch my other videos on other game topics that I went over, that I strongly recommend they enhance and put some new features, new elements into their games. And comment me, if you will, on what you think about my videos. I definitely appreciate comments, because I like to improve every day. Thank you for watching my E3 2014 prediction video.